Hello and good morning to all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this T20 between India and Pakistan. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Alison. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
Looks like a batting paradise out there. Easy decision, and the captain will be hoping the team can get plenty of runs on the board.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Overstepped. An easy way to get the scoring started.
Overstepped on that. That occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Nicely played. Runs one.
A few moves made in the field.
Too full and got what it deserved.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
And the spectator... here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 11 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. At 4 off the last ball, it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Some adjustments to the field.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Straight to the fielder. Just got to follow up that last. Delivery found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. That's the over. Pakistan, 15 for none.
Excellent first over, and they've followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Chance to run two. There'll be runs here.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Solid shot. That's going for four.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Square cut, finds point, no run. Beats the outside edge, good bowling there.
Rizwan left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will the bowler respond?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Everyone's gone up. Hit that hard and fast. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder. To this delivery after the boundary. that's missed the lot.
No shot offered. Through to the keeper.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. A lovely shot, just rocks back and puts it away. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. No. There's no point chasing that. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nearly gets the edge. Saha with a great delivery there. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Doesn't beat the infield. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Rizwan, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a... delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Edged. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
Outstanding job. They read all the bowler's variations, combination of precision and power. Tremendous power play.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Rocks back and dispatches that with absolute disdain. Just beats the infielder, though. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Might look to go big again here.
Everyone's gone up. That's a confident appeal. Oh, that's close. With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Yemen will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Absolutely middled that. End of the over. 8 off it. Pakistan are 72 for 1.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be. Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
We want to make use of that extra delivery. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Shot, should be runs here. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. See how they go. Got that away nicely.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Square cut, finds point, no run. On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for four.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Tried some. Something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Chance to run two. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the edge and gone. Amazing from the keeper. Gone, caught. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Khan, brilliant shot through the covers for four.
Got it away for four, backward of point. Very nicely. How will he reply?
Good fielding out in the boundary. Another poor over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Nicely played. Run is one. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Ayub advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for four.
Flashed away. And got it well enough to find the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Everyone's gone up. India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. They'll get at least one here. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot. At least one on offer. field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. But on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Swept away but finds the fielder. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Misses. How did that not hit? And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Finds the fielder with that shot. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Chance to run two.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
Wow, that's missed a lot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Driven through extra cover and get a single. Shot, should be runs here.
Good return back from the deep.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. There could be a couple if they hustle. Can't get that outside the ring field. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Everyone's gone up. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Going with spin now. Great shot. At least one on offer. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Avoided the fielders. One bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Good contact. Here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Great shot. He's pulled that one away. 4 more.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
That's the over. Pakistan are 148 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Nicely played. Just runs 1. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Edged.
Good return there, back from the deep.
They'll get at least 1 here. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Massive outside edge. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Lovely shot. Got back quickly and finds the gap.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Pakistan 181 for 5.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Absolutely middled that. Chance to run two. Oh, superb timing.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Great commitment. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot. At least one on offer. And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 191 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Nearly gets the edge. Afridi with a great delivery there. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Square cut. Finds point. No run. Over India, a 7 for none.
First over of the power play done, and it's a good start.
Nawaz, the spinner, coming into the attack. Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Six last ball. How will the bowler reply?
That's right out of the middle of the bat. Cuts that off well in the infield. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much. Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Gorgeous cover drive. Nothing to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. India are 26 for none.
Halfway through the power play, and the batters are doing a solid job at the start of this run chase so far. An opportunity to perhaps push it along further in the second half of the power play.
Drilled that one away.
No shot offered there.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, it just might get that wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Big over. A lot to think about now. You really can't be bowling like that and hope to win matches.
They're doing well. They've kept this run chase in check early on. It's still a good opportunity in the next few overs to try and go after it a bit more, though, and really make a dent in the chase.
Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Afridi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Another poor over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
With 2 overs left in the power play, they're doing a great job so far. Boundaries and aggressive running. They're getting this chase off to a good start.
Nawa's back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Saha is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early. The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Absolutely middled that.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Goes in the air and gets good purchase. Afridi did very nicely out there in the boundary. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else? 5 field is now allowed outside the circle. Went with the bounce and hooks that down leg side. Super shot that. Usman with a beautiful piece of fielding. Can't get that outside the ring field. Runs added there. India a 66 for 2.
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high. How will the bowler respond?
Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. This could be trouble. Nice shot, runs possible. Doesn't beat the infield. Pakistan will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Nawaz coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. right out of the middle of the bat. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Afridi coming back into the attack has done well so far. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Was quick onto that in the infield. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Huge edge. Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Rizwan, I'm sure, will be onto their bowls to pick up another quick wicket. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Missed it. That was a chance. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nawaz back on now. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great shot, at least one on offer. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Couldn't get it through the field. Over India, a 96 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Oh, nice shot. Brilliant diving stop. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Straight to the fielder. gone up here. Gone. Straight in front. Marvellous start to the over. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Smacks that away through the gap.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Super shot, that. Finds the fielder with that shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. How will he reply?
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged it. And great catch. Brilliant work. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Pakistan with a massive shout. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Oh, look at that. Used their feet and came and met the ball and struck it cleanly over cover. 6 more. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Pakistan need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Leading edge lands safe from hands, though. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Usman shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot into the gap and there'll be runs on offer here.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
The crowd is electric right now. Absolutely middled that. End of the over. India are 133 for 7.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Whacks it straight down the ground. 4 runs, thank you very much.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Super shot, that.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Yemen did very nicely out there in the boundary. That's a confident appeal. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. swept away but finds the fielder. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Nicked it. Caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see. And a brilliant take by the keeper. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Leant in and punched through the leg side for 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball? How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Edged and safe hands from the keeper. Gone, great catch, safe pair of hands to get the win. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.